What does chaos do? It sounds fun. Strength plus 20. Ailments inflicted on foes last for 2 more turns. That is pretty nice. Is pretty nice. This only does strength plus 15. But I kind of like inflicting the stat downs. If I were to get rid of anything, it would be Spirit Breaker, but then I would have to find another blue to put here, so that wouldn't really work. Things to consider. Also, you need an action 3, I have now learned. Okay, who else am I looking for? Was it Monica? Monica needed stuff? Hey. Yeah, Monica. Imagine her turning into a beautiful princess after eating all of those. It would be interesting. I'm helping out in the kitchen today to make sure everything runs smoothly for today's operation. I never thought all my time making those packed lunches with Lara would end up helping out with the war effort. If you're hungry, help yourself. You wouldn't want hunger pangs distracting you in the middle of an operation this big. It's an honor to be able to help save His Majesty like this. It's so surreal that it almost feels like a dream, to be honest. Make sure you're well fed before you head out, Reen. It wouldn't be easy to pull off a rescue like this big on an empty stomach. Did I craft more stuff for Valimar? He's had like an action 3, an attack 3, and a whatever else 3 for a while. I don't know if it goes past that or if he has more slots now, which I can check, but he's pretty satisfied with what he has. Here you go. Time to hand over all this crap. Thank you very much. This looks delicious. This will really help me make my lunchboxes as delicious as possible. Let me know if you have any more. Oh, I do. I do. I want a queen omelet. I want a classy croquette. And a latte. I just ran out of coffee. I think this glistening soup was onion based. I think I like onion soup. Probably. I don't see why not. Elegant pilaf. I am not a souffle person. Transcendent hot pot. Maybe that's what I'll make for dinner. Have a burger. All of this stuff is shockingly fresh for once. It's not stale crap that I've had in my bag this entire game. This is fresh. More Tira bombs. I should go make some chocolate fondue out of cheese. Yeah, I'm sure it'll definitely go well. If I try my hardest, it'll definitely work. And then I can turn around and turn tomatoes into coffee. It'll finally be a way, no, I didn't need to talk to you, in which I consume tomatoes. We're almost done. And then I have to remember who the last person was. All right, we handed over all the superb dishes. Wow, I never would have expected that you'd bring me all of these. I don't know what to say except thank you. All of the food you've brought me has done wonders for my culinary skills. Good to hear. Especially since I fully intend on eating one of your new and improved lunchboxes. Well, Lara loved the last one I gave her at least, but I'll make sure to make an extra special one just for you. My stomach is rumbling already. Dip my iron pancakes in it? Yeah, it'll fix them right up. Well, you can't eat it, but I did want to give you something to return the favor. I hope you like it. Impenetrable shield. I think I already had that. Whoa. Are you sure I can have this? I mean, all I did was bring you food. That was more than enough. You've set me off on the right track to the ultimate lunchbox. I couldn't let you do all that legwork for free. Well, thanks, and good luck. I can't wait to eat it. I think I already had that. Dang it. Or no, I had adamantine shield R. Slightly different. Okay, so this has adamantine shield and crescent mirror. Defense plus 50, ADF plus 50. Okay, probably not gonna use that. Dude, who is the last person who needs food? It's not you. You're gambling guy. You're just a store. Not Beryl. Makarov is here. Hey, Dorothy, what are you doing here? I've gathered all the data we need for the main event. So the only thing I have left to do is figure out what to write about next. Not much use in a writer who doesn't have a subject, right? I'm not particularly good at anything but penning stories, and once we make it through all of this, I'll be delivering nothing but the best. Caught all the fishes? I've caught 23 out of 24. I'm still missing the last fish. Do you have anything I need to buy? Oh. Number 6. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey. While you're on the attack, Rex and I will be chronicling the operation by taking photographs of every twist and turn. Not a single shot will escape our grasp. We couldn't afford to let one with you putting everything on the line out there. We couldn't afford to let one. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. The object of his sentence was not clear, okay? Our job is to capture the truth, and today's the day it matters most. This is just the same thing? Yeah, we'll give it our all. Hey. Gotta admit, I didn't expect anyone to ask me to help out with your Divine Knight's fancy new sword. Still, glad we got it all sorted out. Yeah, is Professor Schmidt still on board, or is he, like, back in Ruhr? And just in time, too. Thanks, Instructor Makarov. I never would have guessed that you were one of Professor Schmidt's disciples, or even a student from the Institute. That was on purpose. I try to keep my mouth shut about all that stuff. Schmidt used to have me help him out on weapons research, which, as you can imagine, I got sick of real quick. That's why I decided to get the heck out of there and moved to another school over in Heimdall. Even then, the whole Schmidt's disciple thing ended up getting me involved in all sorts of nonsense I didn't care about. Got sick and tired of that too, so I bailed and ended up at Thor's. Wow. Sounds like you've had a pretty dramatic education, to say the least. Welcome to adulthood. I actually kind of like being an instructor, believe it or not. Nice to actually take on a tough job for the first time in a while, too. I stand by my work, but it's up to you kids to do the heavy lifting. Good luck. Thank you. I like Makarov. He's one of my favorites of the instructors. Here, I'll show you my monster guide. I think the only thing I've put in it since we last spoke is our fellow classmates, but they count as monsters, right? Have you got some new data for me? Mind if I take a look? Oh, I sure do. 8 new monsters. Mm-hmm. All right, that's in the system now. Thanks, Reen. You're welcome. If you ask me, the real winners in life are the people who don't give up no matter how bad things get. Think about it. Our academy, it's chess clubs. Both are winners in their own right. But let's show the Alliance our passion, our school spirit, and our refusal to ever give up. We can do this. Ooh, we can do this. I've heard that too many times. We can't lose if we don't give up, right? So let's show the Alliance just how much passion and school spirit we've got. There's no way we won't win. Hey, Beryl. Okay. I could have my compatibility read again. What would be the point now? Not even my crystal ball can tell me what's to come. You could say that my predictions have been clouded in a sense. And yet here you are, with heart and convictions as clear as day. The entire nation cowers, and yet you stay fearless. If you can keep worry from clouding your actions, I'm certain you will be the key to our future. When fate beckons, one has little choice but to dive in headfirst. You seem well aware of that, so I'll say no more. Go forth and claim your futures. I want to know more about Beryl and about the fortune teller lady from Zero and Azure. I need to know. I don't think any of you are the food person. I already spoke to Margarita. It wasn't Rosin, was it? No, you're a store. I've set up the infirmary and will be taking care of any students who get injured today. While I pray my services won't be needed, if anyone does get hurt, I have everything I need to treat them right away. As inexperienced as I am, I feel as though this is the best way I can contribute, and perhaps the reason I'm here at all. I don't want us to be missing a single student when we return to the academy, so I'll do everything I can to prevent that. I pray that nobody will be hurt, but if they are, I should be able to get them back on the path to recovery. I just wish the scope of my services during the operation wasn't so limited. Still, if I can help make sure everyone makes it back to the academy, I'm happy to do whatever I can. Okay. Can you point me in the direction of the person who needs my, food? Okay. Oh, it's a cutscene. I was talking to Elisa last night, and we decided that if we both return from this operation safely, we're going to hold a big party at the academy. Every student is to be invited, of course, regardless of class, the faculty too. That sounds like it'd be one heck of a party. But saying if makes it sound like you're not planning on returning from the operation safely. I suppose you're right. Then let me rephrase. When we inevitably return safely after this operation, we're inevitably throwing a massive party. They do say success stems from the mind, after all. Perfect. She's gotten tougher since I first met her. I'm sure spending time with Elisa is to thank for that. There are a lot of preparations that need to be made for a party like that to happen. Food, for instance, could be an issue. Even if Serifra and Celestine were to work together, they only know so many recipes. If only there was a book full of them that I could somehow get my hands on. Okay, maybe let's scale it back a little. You don't necessarily have to think of the specifics until after the operation. Oh, yeah, I suppose you're right. Right now, I should focus my mind and energy on the task at hand. We will make this operation a resounding success. Naturally. But it might not hurt to keep the fact that she's looking for a ton of recipes in the back of my mind. If I could gather up a bunch of good ones for her, I'm sure that'd help her keep her mind on the operation proper. Well, here you go. Hey, Ferris, I've got something to show you. Reen showed Ferris his recipe book. Look at all of these. Have you been writing all of these down yourself? Yep. I've been collecting them for a pretty long time now. So, I did technically succeed in finding one of the food people, just not, the one I was looking for. A win is a win, though. Think there are enough of them to make your party a success? Without a doubt. I'll have to start copying all of these down right away. Knock yourself out. Ferris furiously copied all of the recipes from Reen's recipe book, likely breaking a few speed records in the process. Perfect. Between your recipes, the cooking club's help, and Zerfa and Celestine, we should have a vast selection of food on offer. I must admit that I'm rather impressed. I certainly didn't expect you to present me with so many recipes. Think nothing of it. Hopefully, you'll now be able to focus all your efforts on the operation instead of being distracted by party planning. Need a drink, hold on. Sorry, I spontaneously lost my voice. Ugh. I never would have allowed something so trivial to hinder my concentration in the first place. Still, I do feel as though I underestimated you somewhat. In light of that and your hard work, I want you to have this. Genesis, thank you. A Master Quartz, this one's pretty wild looking too. It's a cutting edge one that my family sent to me. I would use it myself, but I imagine that you'd be able to draw out its full potential much more effectively. It's a very capable quartz, so I hope that it becomes a valuable asset in your battles today. Thanks. Can't wait to see what it can do. Anyway, good luck today. Likewise. Together, we will make this operation a success. And the after party. After it, an even greater one. Okay. Yeah. Where the heck? I don't even know who the last person who wants recipes could be. I'm going to finish talking to the people in this room, and then we are going to call it a day, though, and we'll find that out next time. Listening to him, you'd never imagined we were about to embark on a life-threatening operation. Still, as imbecilic as he can be, he is the next head of our family. Just talk to everybody? I mean, you know I will. Just not today. I want dinner. I'll have to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't do anything too foolish and lose his. As much as I'd prefer fighting on the front lines with you and your classmates. We'll take good care of Elisa for you. Be sure to stay safe during your part of the operation too. And let's be honest, Ferris, Elisa's not in my main party, so she'll be fine. She's not on the front lines. I don't need your concern. Oh, okay. As part of the Floral family, I will be sure to watch over my brother and protect him from his own foolishness. Good luck. Meanwhile, I have Elisa in your care, leave Elisa in your care, so that no harm comes to her. Thank you? Maybe? We no longer have anything to fear. My graceful spearmanship shall cleave even the winds in my way to ribbons. Gaius will hurt you if you cut his wind. I don't think you can take Gaius and cut a path to safety for the hostages. Onward, my dearest sister, onward, my capable servant. Together we shall show the world what the illustrious Floral family is truly capable of. With pleasure, Master Vincent. Of course, the moment he does anything respectable, he goes and bobbles his heroic speech. After this is over, spring will be nearly upon us, the season of graduation, the season I am freed from Margarita's curse. Yeah, just wait for her to go back home, talk to her parents, and then they'll make an arranged marriage for you guys. It'll be great. How long this year has been. Oh, how very, very long. I wouldn't put money on that. Rena's like, I know y'all are getting married. You're never escaping. I originally learned how to fight with a pistol in order to act as a bodyguard for Master Vincent and Lady Ferris. The training was grueling, but the alternative was having to share the task of serving them with another, which I simply could not abide. That is some devotion. But of course, can you think of anyone more worthy of devotion than Master Vincent and Lady Ferris? I, for one, cannot. Have you ever met other people, like outside of the two of them? I think you should consider doing that. As long as I draw breath, I will do everything possible to keep them safe. I will sacrifice life and a limb to defend Master Vincent and Lady Ferris. There is no worthier cause to die for. Okay, well, I mean, live your life. That's a choice. Hi, Margarita. Hi. I'm gonna walk away now. Okay, we're gonna save here, away from Margarita's gaze. Anyway, yeah, that is going to be it for the day. We got a lot done today. We got to see our 3 bonding events and whatnot. We have like thousands of people to talk to next time and several music-themed quests to accomplish.